Hey guys, Any Figure Therapy here today, and we're just going to talk about this one super quick because I just want to talk about it. Honestly, this one's kind of a cool one. This is the Union Creative Panty and Stocking, or from Panty and Stocking. So, yeah, I forget which scale this is. Unfortunately, the box doesn't say it, but yeah, this is kind of an older figure. I do like to pick up old stuff from time to time. Actually, I think most of the stuff on my channel right now has been old stuff, except for the Johanna. But basically, I picked up this one because someone was just selling it super cheap, and I liked it a lot. So, or it's one of those figures that just to complete the Panty and Stocking collection, it'd just be nice to own. But yeah, ultimately, the reason I kind of put it off is because the price to quality doesn't really make sense. But I do like the box a lot, which is why I wanted to talk about it really quickly. So the front of the box has this kind of cool like pop style. It's very like, you know, kind of animation sort of deal with the wild colors, and then the kind of popping out unorthodox kind of window. And what's also cool is the side kind of carries on that comic book sort of feel as well. Let me just see if I can get that a little bit better. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's that. And then what's cool is the back. This one I really liked a lot. So the back actually has like a symbol of her stockings, and then it's a clear piece, and then the actual logo is behind that on the other side of the inside. So I kind of like that a lot. It's just interesting to have on the back. And then the top has the angel wings and the angel halo. So yeah. So as you can see, if you get both of them together, you can put them on the same platform and have them on the stripper pole. But what's cool also is, I don't know if you guys can see as well, but on the inside of the packaging, it's like when they do the transformation scene, there's a bunch of like lights. They're almost in like a dance floor, and the inside of the packaging basically has all that on there. So that's also really cool. And also, it does include an extra stand or extra base, which is just a bigger version of the actual base with the additional peg holes for stock or panty as well. So I believe if the only way to do that is if you get stocking. I don't think they have two bases for panty. That doesn't really make sense. But yeah, so that's the box. So there's the box. Let's talk about the figure really quick. There we go. Let's get a little closer. Woo! Boop. Okay, yeah. So the figure itself, like I said, it was a little sketchy just because the quality doesn't seem quite there. It's done by Union Creative, which is kind of sketchy on quality sometimes. I don't own much Union Creative stuff just because it's like kind of hit or miss with some of their stuff. I don't think it's as what's the word? Like some parts of their figures are really nice, other parts are a little bit weird. So for example, in this one, like her body sculpt is super nice, and all the details on her legs are nice, which is the important part. But the hair is kind of like a little bit too like gummy looking, I guess. I mean ultimately you're not going to be looking at it from the back, so it's kind of whatever. But also I didn't really like the face on it. The face kind of seemed a little bit like weird, I guess, compared to the altar one. Also, like her hair isn't really like segmented. It's all like one piece, and then like they kind of use the pink highlights to their advantage to kind of make it look segmented. So it's like it's all like one piece almost, but the hair is flexible just very slightly. She does come off of her stand. The stand is cool though. It's nice. Like I said, it's like kind of like the disco ball sort of deal. And then like the stripper pole is basically just like a metal pole. So yeah, and then that just slides in and out. So that's kind of cool. What's also nice is that she has these little bands, or like the little dangles or bedangles. I don't know. Yeah, I forget what the term is. But bangles? No. Yeah, it's escaping my mind right now. But basically, those are like, you know, its own pieces. I kind of like that as well. And then she does kind of come apart. So whoop. So she'll come apart at the waist, but real quick, let's take a closer look at some of the details. So, like all the details are there for her to be a higher quality figure, I guess, so to speak. Let me get this out of the way. I think it's drawn with light or something. But yeah. Like, you know, all the details are there. There isn't really any like weird paint muck-ups. One thing I would say is when you put her in her pose, make sure her finger is in her actual stocking. It looks really weird when her hand is like out over here, and then the stocking is like almost like magnetically shooting into her hand or like her finger. But it looks, I really like that idea, like having her like kind of almost taking off her stocking, kind of a little seductive there. There's some nice depth and a little bit nice thickness as well. But what's cool is the panty one, she has taken off her panties, so that one's a pretty cool one as well. But yeah, so all the details are there. What's cool, the banding on her waist is nice as well. Yeah, just like I said, I didn't really like the hair just because there's some weird parts there. And then also the angel wings they're just angel wings. Honestly, like, they're not super like, whoa, or anything like that. But when I show off the Ultra one, it'll kind of make more sense. But I probably should have brought the Ultra one with me, but it's in storage right now. But ultimately, like later, when I show off like my collection, I guess, it'll be next to each other, so you can kind of get a grasp for how you kind of figure that one out. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So like I was mentioning earlier, she does come apart. So what's cool is she comes apart. You can take off her skirt, and that way you can just kind of have a half-naked stocking. So I'm pretty sure the panty will probably do the same thing, given the, I guess, like, topic of the anime. Literally, the anime is called Panty and Stocking, so you kind of have to wonder what the anime is going to be about. But yeah, what's cool is all the detail underneath is good as well. And then, yeah. Ultimately, some parts of it feel like a prize figure. Other parts are right where they need to be. Like, there's some nice pearlescent paint in the underside. The Ultra one has pearlescent paint all over it, so it definitely does feel like a more higher quality figure. Between the two, I would say if you want like dynamics of posing both girls together, get this one and then put them in the pose where they're both on the stripper pole. So I think that's definitely more worth it. And then if you just want them separately, like say you want to pick up panty first or stocking first, and you want to like just have them displayed on their own, that one, the Ultra one, is definitely the way to go, just because they're really nice in terms of quality. But yeah, so just kind of pegging that in. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean, honestly, where can you go wrong with panty and stocking stuff, because they don't make panty and stocking stuff anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this really quick kind of just a little show-offy sort of thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more various goods from Panty and Stocking.